Yo guys, Scammer Vaults here, and today's video, it's a part of a live stream that I did about 2 days ago, and this is American Scammer. I have all the information in the description as usual, and I just kind of wanted to share this in its own video by itself because this is kind of a rare occurrence that you get an American scammer, or even no matter what country you're from, even a scammer that's from your country. So it's kind of a rare thing, so I wanted to make this into its own video. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace. Yeah.
And are you currently on a Windows or a Mac PC?
Windows 10.
Okay, great. So no problem. I should be able to help you with this.
Okay.
Sounds like a check engine light. So I'm not exactly sure what you were doing to make this happen. So what I can do for you is run a quick diagnostic to figure out the root of the issue, and then from there we should be able to find what the solution is.
Okay. So what do we have to...
Are you currently in front of it?
Oh, yeah, I'm in front of it.
Okay, so could you go ahead and locate the spacebar key on the bottom row of the keyboard?
The spacebar. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then look 2 buttons to the left. You should see a Windows flag or 4 squares in the box.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, great. So you're gonna hold down the Windows flag and then tap the letter R as in run at the same time, please.
Okay. It says, run?
Yes, okay, great. So is there anything typed in there?
No.
Okay, great. So go ahead and type in there, please, the letter H as in house.
Okay. H.
H as in house again.
H.
And you press the space bar 1 time.
Okay.
And then 1 more letter H.
Okay, so H, 2 H's, is that a space and 1 more?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you have that all correct there, go ahead and press OK, please.
Okay.
And then tell me what happens after that.
Okay. Oh, it says, HTML help, this page can't be displayed, and it's got like these, bullet points down here.
Okay. Great, so do you see that yellow question mark in the top left corner?
Yeah, next to HTML help.
Okay, so you're gonna click on the yellow question mark with the right side
Okay.
of the mouse. And then you should see a drop down menu that asks if you want to jump to URL.
So on this menu you want me to click jump to URL?
Yes, jump to URL.
Okay, it's got a current URL, and it says like file, and then it says jump to this URL.
Yes. So you're gonna type in there www.
Okay.
Log me in. LOGMEIN 123.
So log me in 123. www.logmein123.
No, just LOGMEIN 123.
Okay. And then do I press OK?
Yes, sir. If you did that correctly, you should see
Yeah.
a page that asks for a 6-digit code.
Yeah, it has that.
Okay, great. So I'm going to go ahead and get you your 6-digit code, sir. What's your first and last name, please?
Yeah, my first name's Carter. My last name's Smith.
So your 6-digit code to type in there is 378973.
You said 378976?
378973.
Oh, okay. Three. Okay. Do you want me to click start
You have
download now?
that on? Yes, please.
Okay. Watch him live in California. Watch him live in California. Okay.
Okay, great. So you're gonna see one more box pop up there, sir. Go ahead and press OK on that,
I don't see the box. Oh, I see it
okay,
now.
it should be popping up there.
I see it. It says waiting for a technician. Oh, now it says I'm chatting with diagnostic specialist 2. That's right?
Yes, that's just.
Okay.
Okay, so you should see one more box pop up there.
Oh, okay, I see it. Okay. So it came up with the thing, click yes. I just clicked yes on it.
Okay, and then you should see one more box there. You can press yes on that.
Okay. So, is it working now?
Okay, great. So do you see that mouse moving there? That's just me, okay?
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to be your personal driver here. It should make things a little bit easier in order for us to figure this out. So before we get this started, I'd just like to get a little bit more familiar with your system here. Okay, so by the looks of it here, sir, you have a really nice computer. You have a Windows 10 with a 3.2 gigahertz processor, and that determines the speed of your computer. And you also have a 3.9 gigabytes RAM. That determines the amount of programs you can run simultaneously on your computer.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. Do you mostly use this computer for business or personal use?
Mostly personal.
Okay. Well, the great news here, Mr. Smith, is that this computer should be able to do almost anything that you need it to. So as long as you keep this computer updated and maintained and you run the proper protection, then this computer should be good for the next 5-10 years.
Okay.
Okay, so that's great news there. So now now that you have that information, we're gonna go on to the next step. So the first thing I always check when I do a diagnostic is to see what type of virus protection are you running. Are you currently running any protection here?
I think I have Malwarebytes installed or something, or CC cleaner, I think. Something like that.
Okay. Just gonna do a quick check here. Okay, I see CC cleaner.
And yes, guys, I know it's C cleaner, not CC cleaner.
Okay, so I see you have Malwarebytes here as well. We're just gonna check it out here. Make sure it's running properly.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm seeing right here, sir, that it says that a scan has never been run on your system.
Okay.
So that's not good. That means that you weren't being protected.
Oh, I thought I just had to download it.
Well, Malwarebytes isn't a bad protection, like I said.
What, it
But
just
the
was
only thing is that
on?
nowadays, if you're not running a real-time live monitored protection, then you could be at risk, because anytime you're on the internet like you are now, your computer is at risk to all types of threats.
Okay.
So we finished running the scan of it here, and it says that, like I said, you don't have real-time protection, and your license is red, so that means you're not licensed. So you don't currently have any protection right now, sir. So that's very bad. What I would definitely recommend you do is that you get some protection right
This makes
away.
me so sad.
So you're gonna want to get a real-time live monitor malware protection, and the best protection right now for Windows computers is a program called Webroot. So you may want to write that down for your future references.
Said Webroot, you said?
Yes. Spell
Okay.
that WEBROOT. And you can find that online, in the store, or a bunch of different places.
Okay. So what do we have to fix? Hello?
Okay, so now that you have that information, sir, we're going to go on to the next step. So we're going to check out your system properties here. I'm going to go ahead and check out your task manager now. Okay, great. So, by the looks of it here, sir, you have a really nice computer. You have a great engine, Mr. Smith, and also a good amount of memory.
Okay.
Now, do you see this number right here?
61.
Yes, so this is very bad, sir. This is the number of processes currently running on your computer, and another name for processes is programs. So what this is saying is that you're running 61 different programs. So the only thing here is I don't see 60 different programs.
Okay.
Do you usually run more than 50 programs?
I only usually have like 4 or 5.
Yeah, so what this could mean, sir, is that when you bought the computer, there was programs already installed on the computer that you don't need, or there could be some things running in the background. So what tends to happen is the higher the numbers reach, means the harder your computer has to work. And when the number is very high like this, it can even make a great computer like you have here very slow.
Okay.
So what I want to do first is I want to make sure that this isn't a hardware issue at all, sir. So what we're going to do is we're going to check your drivers, because sometimes out-of-date drivers can cause your computer devices not to operate properly. So we're going to take a look here. Okay, so we're going to take a look at your services. Now, do you notice how I clicked hide all the Microsoft services?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're looking at here, Mr. Smith, is all the aftermarket programs currently running on your computer. So if you're seeing a bunch of programs that you're not familiar with, that means they most likely got on here without your permission.
Okay.
So before we go in here and remove any unwanted or third-party programs, sir, we need to just make sure that they haven't attached to the system of your computer, because junkware programs are known to attach to legitimate files in your computer, and if we uninstall them, it could cause serious damage to the computer. For example, causing critical damage and malfunctions to your operating system and to the applications that you run on your computer as well.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to the final step here, and we're gonna check the overall health of your computer. So what I'm gonna do is just load up the diagnostic tool known as the Web Root System Analyzer. Should be done in a minute, and then we'll go over the results together.
Okay. I have a question. Are you guys like Microsoft?
Yes, sir. Well, I'm with jetfastpc, and we're a Microsoft partnered company. So Microsoft has so many customers, they couldn't have just one office to help everybody. So there's Microsoft partnered companies like us that you're notified to call when you have problems, because we do have Microsoft certified technicians in the office that are trained to help with the problem.
Okay.
So since we are a Microsoft partnered company, we can trust that this is going to give us 100% accurate results, and this could give us a clear understanding of what issues you might be experiencing on the computer. So we're going to go ahead and start it. Should be done in about a minute. And this tool is going to test 3 key components of your computer. It's going to test the hardware, the software, and the interface. Said I did all that I could. So this is generally something that gets done in-house at the store. So if you could, Mr. Smith, could you grab a pen and paper, please, sir? The least I can do is tell you exactly what steps you need to take to get this thing fixed and how to prevent this from happening again.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 28 years old.
Okay.
So, do you have that pen and paper, sir?
Here, I'm gonna. You do know this is a scam, right? This pop-up is fake.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
This pop-up, and you know, it's a scam. And
Well,
I'm just really having a hard time here because I call, scammers every day, and usually they're in India, and it's just kind of like, you know, it's just kind of like sad when someone that's in my own country is doing it.
yes, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, sir.
This
But
pop-up
if you
is
do have
it's fake.
somebody from
This pop-up is fake. I run a YouTube channel, almost 4,000 subscribers, and I call tech support scammers. This is a fake pop-up.
yes, so like I was saying, sir, do you have a pen and paper so I can tell you exactly what you need to do to get this taken care of?
Okay. Let me just show you something since they all want me to show you. I typed it wrong. Okay. This is my live stream. Okay? Now, this whole time, all these people have been listening. And it's like, I just really want to ask you, because I know in India, I can't relate to people who are in India. I don't know what their situation is. I don't know why they're doing this. I can't tell if you really don't know this is a scam or not, but I live in the United States of America, so I know it's not like that out. It can't be like that out here, because in America, it's a different way of how you can get a job and how you can do things. So I'm just asking, why are you scamming people that you live with? Are you
Yes,
there?
like I said, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, sir.
See this jetfastpc. The person who owns the website, your employer, is screwed, right? He has a trademark with his name on it from your guys' website. If he's going to conduct this type of business, you should tell him not to have a trademark that has his name, and I can get all his public information from it. So, I'm telling you now, this is a scam. Even if you don't know, I generally don't know if you know or not. If you don't know, this is a scam. If you do, if you came into it knowing this, but the pop-up is fake, and it's what you've been telling me about the processor. The 68 processes is background processes. They're not actual applications. They're just necessary things that need to get done for the computer to be running operational, like the process that runs the GUI. And the stopped applications, they turn off and on when they need to, or when they ask for access. So it's a scam. And it just makes me because this is my first time talking to a scammer that's actually from my country. It's just kind of weird after talking to Indians all the other times. But I just don't get it.
I agree, sir. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about and what you're trying to accuse me of,
Come
but
on,
you
dude.
called us for help. So
Really?
what I did was I ran a
Dude.
free diagnostic for you
Oh,
to figure out the root of the issue.
you're an American, dude. How could you do this? Come on, dude. There are so many of those jackasses in those other countries doing this, and you're sitting here doing it too? Oh my, come on, dude. You have to know what you're doing. You have to, man, unless you are just completely computer illiterate. You have to know at least one thing of what's going on right now. You have to know that a pop-up just doesn't come up in your browser saying that a Facebook that I've never logged into on this virtual machine, this is a virtual machine, a Facebook that I've never logged into, they have my details from it. How could they have my details from something that I've never been to? And the fact that I didn't go to YouTube, I went to youtube.com, which is a ad site which just cycles through ads, and basically what your company does is they submit for an ad and they put their pop-up there. So when it's cycling through ads, there's a chance that their pop-up is going to come up because someone mistypes YouTube, and then they show up there. So I really don't know if you get it or not, but come on, man, this is a scam. And you know, I recommend, just judging by how loosely your employer just throws around his information, it's not going to last long for him. Especially saying that I'm in the United States, and it's going to be a lot easier for me to give information over to people that need it because he's conducting this type of business other than someone in India. So I'm telling you, this is a scam. I recommend you just quit now because it'd help a lot in the future. It'd help people, and it would help you in the future. So I'm telling you, this is 100% a scam, and this has all been live streamed, and I've been recording it. So there's no way he's gonna get out of this. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what you're gonna say, but that's all. That's all I really can say.
Okay, sir. Well, like I said, I did all I could do for you. I ran a diagnostic here, and it's up to you what you would like to do with your computer. You definitely should get some protection here. But
Come
other
on,
than
dude.
that, that's about all I can help you with.
Can you just be real with me?
Okay, so if there's anything else I can help you with, sir, feel free to call us back anytime, okay?
Come on.
Okay, so I'm all logged off for your computer now.
Yeah. Alright.
So you could have a great day, okay?
God. My own country. My own country! And I can't even trust these people. Are you fucking kidding me? My own damn country, and I can't even trust these retards not to tell people fake crap. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The retard who owns the site decided to make a trademark for his freaking little saying that he has on the website. How stupid can you be? How incredibly retarded can you be to run a scam service and you trademark something off of your website? What the fuck? Oh my god. I mean, he couldn't even make the time to make it Twitter, but he decides to trademark something and give it an LLC. Of course, because that's the smart thing to do when you're running a scam. You see, the thing that makes me pissed off is these guys are being even dumber than the freaking Indians. Than all the, you know, I'm not saying that in a racial way, but all the people over there are doing it this, actually a smarter way than these people are doing it. And they're from my own freaking country. That's so retarded. Oh. My god. It's, you know, yeah, he took an L. I'm going to upload that video separately tonight